Today we're going to be talking about the nonprofit organization TomTod Ideas. As seen in the picture here, this is Joel Daniel Harris, and he's the founder of the nonprofit organization. What if the next brilliant idea wasn't sitting on a file on a computer or sitting on a board in the office, but instead sitting in a middle school classroom? Today I'm going to persuade you that there are unmet needs within the middle school students that needs addressed within the community, so then they have the ability to be able to be creative and express their ideas to help the community. I've done research over TomTod Ideas through the TomTod Ideas website as well as through community stories. And today we're going to be talking about the challenges that the youth face, as well as how TomTod Ideas helps empower those young minds to flourish and really give them the resources and the tools, as well as the creative outlook to be able to express their ideas. And we're also going to be talking about how you can help TomTod Ideas through community advocacy. I'd like to begin by talking about the challenges and lack of opportunity for the youth. According to the New Teacher Project, middle school students and high school students often felt less engaged in their classrooms, and they reported feeling this more than half the time. And it wasn't because middle school students and high school students weren't up for the challenge or new experiences, but it was because they weren't given the opportunity to express any of their creative ideas that could be beneficial to really be engaged and help the community. Another challenge that I want to talk about is economic struggles. Economic struggles can often lead to feelings of less motivation, as well as feeling disconnected from their community. Students with economic struggles, or who live in a community with economic struggles, their after-school programs are often overlooked and underfunded, which makes it very hard for them to feel connected and engaged and feel like they're being helpful in their community. I would like to then begin discussing how TomTod Ideas empowers young minds. According to TomTod Ideas, they do real-world projects, which include storytelling through the community. They do games, as well as they go out and they really just speak about what they're doing. And then according to Strengthening Stark, TomTod Ideas projects are carried out through local partnerships, as well as TomTod Ideas goes to many schools across the Stark County District, and they do have select periods in certain schools where students can go and talk about their ideas and what they want to do, and TomTod Ideas will help them get their projects put together and carried out and just get them started. I would also like to talk about the 6 C's according to Price Mitchell. The 6 C's is a model that's followed, which is shown to be very helpful in programs like after-school programs, as well as what TomTod Ideas is doing. And the 6 C's follows things like character, caring, creativity, connections, and TomTod Ideas also follows this model, but they do a little twist on it, and they do the 10 C's. They add things like critical thinking, creative innovation, collaboration, and more things like that. I would then like to talk about how you can help. You can help TomTod Ideas through community advocacy, going and talking to your friends, going and talking to your coworkers. If you're at a grocery store, maybe, and you see a sign, talk about stuff like that. And also learning more about things like the YES program, are also known as the Youth Empowerment Solutions. Zimmerman in 2018 talked about the YES program, which is proven to be effective through students who are more active in their community and are very engaged in their community, are proven to have greater leadership and as well as greater skills that we already talked about, like greater things regarding character and creativity, problem solving, and things like that. So the best way that you can help TomTod Ideas is by speaking out, just through community advocacy, maybe doing a little post on social media and things like that. And then I would like to close with the following statements. We talked about the challenges that the youth face, as well as TomTod Ideas empowering the youth by giving them the creative outlook and the tools and the resources and just the trust to be able to go ahead and create these solutions for community problems, as well as how you can help their cause through community advocacy, like we already talked about, going and making a post on social media or going and sharing this information with your coworkers. And I hope you gain insight on this nonprofit. And I encourage you to go ahead and speak out in your community, make that post, and go and talk to your friends and your coworkers, and use your voice to help TomTod Ideas get the recognition they deserve for all their hard work and being able to support middle school students, because middle school students shouldn't have to wait for their ideas, since they're in such a critical time period for learning to develop and help out.